Well, good morning, everybody. I'm trying to use the mic because I'm outside and with the traffic, I'm not sure that yesterday's video came across too well. So, 1 Samuel chapters 4 to 8. Quite significant. We see the Ark, the Ark of the Covenant has been taken. The army's been defeated. Eli and his sons are now dead. So these are significant things that are taking place. What's Dad up to? What's he doing, allowing the Ark of the Presence to be stolen in this way? What's he doing? He's clearing the deck. He's clearing the deck. Eli and his sons were cursed because of the way that they were treating the things of Yahweh. There was no respect there for the priesthood. There was no respect there for Yahweh and everything he had put into place. So he removed them, and he was replacing them by a man who actually could hear his voice, a man who had an incredible relationship with the Lord. He was born from a desperate woman's heart and given over to the Lord, and from a young age was able to hear the voice of the Lord and represented the Lord to the nation. But what is it about the Ark? You know, the Ark being stolen, what was a blessing for Israel became a curse for their enemy. The enemy thought they had done really well to capture the Ark, because the reputation of Yahweh was well known. In fact, when the Ark came into the army, there was fear that went up among the enemy because God had entered the camp. But what's going on is the thing that we've been looking at for the last few days. The fact that the absence makes the heart grow fonder. The fact that the Lord would remove himself, that he would put a distance there between him and his people to create a desperation, a yearning for him, that they would want this relationship. And it's noted there that the people started longing for the presence of the Lord. And when that came in, things started to change. It's not that Samuel changed. Samuel was still there. The Ark was still gone. But there was a change in the atmosphere as people started to long for the presence of the Lord. And so we find here a renewal takes place. As the Ark is returned, there's a renewal that takes place. People get rid of all their idols and their sacrifices. Samuel leads them in this renewal, this repentance and this renewal. Sacrifices go up. And when the enemy comes in to destroy them, the Lord marks this occasion by his power. He always does that. He marks occasions by his power. All through history, God has marked these occasions by his power, by his work. Because if we don't, then we think it's going to be us who's done this thing, and that leads us into a lot of trouble. And we have to leave room. There's a lot of things in the church now that we're just doing by our own power, and people don't want to see God doing anything. They don't, because they can't control that, and they want to make sure that they're doing it. And I know that's a broad statement, but that's just the facts, Jack. And so we find this situation where it's not even Samuel. Samuel doesn't even lead them. It's this great wind that blows the enemy away. It's by the hand of the Lord, and just an amazing moment. So a renewal takes place, a clearing of the deck. The old is gone, the new has come. Things get reestablished under Samuel, and so we need to ask ourselves, what's our takeaway with this? Well, the takeaway is really simple. It's we need renewal. And this is a fantastic opportunity with this coronavirus to see the church renewed in our desire for the presence of the Lord. and our longing for the presence of the Lord. Enough with our systems, enough with our wonderful music, enough with our regulations and all such things, and our filing into church and our filing out of church and us doing our good works and stuff. It's all for nothing if we don't have the presence of the Lord. That's what makes us so different. We carry the presence of the Lord. Until we have that longing and we're desperate, we're not going to see much change in this world, because we're missing an important ingredient. That's God himself. We need to get down on our knees, and we need to call out to him, and we need to cry for him. The church needs a renewal. The church needs to experience renewal. But the only way that's going to happen is when we get rid of our idols and we call out to him in earnestness. Don't mean to be heavy, but there are seasons where we need to be. You guys be blessed, be engaged. Reach out to your neighbors. Love one another. I love you guys.